In this video, this is the essential Cubase tips that every producer should know. My first tip to every producer out there, and it's a simple one, is to save all the time. Comes to my next tip, which is saving your project as. Now, what if we click here, File, and then we go Save New Version, it will make it OBS-01. And if you keep doing that all the time, it's going to make OBS-02, 03, so on and so forth. Tip number 3, using templates. Project templates are absolutely awesome, especially if you're going to make custom templates. It's going to make your life a lot easier. You're going to save a lot of time. And then number 4 is group tracks. Let's say we can just right click here. We can add a folder, and let's say we're going to call this kick and bass. We can group those together. And then here is our folder. We'll just click our loop for argument's sake. Let's say it's our kick and bass here. We'll add that there. Make, again, our lives a lot better and easier. And then number 5 tip is going to be color scheme. Now, to make your project a lot clearer and to find things a lot better, as opposed to just using one single color, tip number 6, when it comes to exporting, especially if you want to do stems, you want to export all the stems from your mix, always do batch exporting. This is going to help you with saving time exporting instead of doing single track exporting. Tip number 7 is to arrange your samples accordingly, how you're going to work with them. Don't just leave them all over the place. I'll give you an example how I use mine. If we go to our media bay here you'll find my sample folder. You'll see samples is here. And then let's say here's a folder that I got, old samples, and I've separated them, let's say, into house, into one shots, and then here are the ones that I personally have sorted, and then one from other companies. If I go to, let's say, Leandro's sorted, I'll click here, and here I've got them all separated. I've got my kicks, shakers, and everything. Tip number 8. Before you export your track that you're working with to your, let's say, mastering engineer, or let's say if you're mastering it yourself, always make sure that there's no clipping.